Well, hello again. Got more of your questions here. 5 more questions. It's going to be answered just like last week. So here we go. Let's get to it. Question number one. Top three bands. Top three bands. My top three bands. Well, I'm an old schooler. So, anybody that's active right now, I really don't know much about. But the cats from the past, those who I'm still listening to today. So yeah, Run DMC is number one, and Wu Tang Clan two, and my third band. Well, love listening to Queen. Believe it or not, hey, can't never go wrong with Freddie Mercury. Okay, top three bands, man. There you go. It's a lot of them, but I just picked three out of them. Okay, number two. Question number two. This is a funny one. Who wins in a fight? Chucky or the Zuni doll from Trilogy of Terror? Who wins in a fight? Oh boy, Chucky or the Zuni doll? I remember that Zuni doll Trilogy of Terror. I remember that thing. Yeah, that's a pretty little ass savage. Yeah, But hey, Chucky, he ain't no slouch himself. That's some bitch. He's a savage. So yeah, who would win if they actually win at it? Who would win in the fight? Chucky versus Zuni doll. I'm going to have to say Chucky on this one. You know, he got the much more fuller advantage. He get the much more human capabilities than the Zuni doll did. So I'm going to have to say my man Charles Lee Ray on this one. Give it to old Charles. Uncle Charles. That's a good one, though, yeah. Who wins that fight? That's a good one. Yeah. Question number three. Who's the best 80s action star? Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Who is the best 80s action star? Damn. Who's the best? Well, you got Schwarzenegger, Stallone. Mostly Schwarzenegger and Stallone, they dominated the 80s. And then came Van Damme a little bit later. Bruce Willis, hell, he just started with one movie. So, who is the best 80s action star out of all those? Well, it's really got to come down to Schwarzenegger and Stallone. I mean, unless you want to stick Chuck Norris in the mix. I mean, he had a lot of films in the 80s also. So Schwarzenegger, Stallone, and Chuck, who is the best? Out of those three, who is the best? In my opinion, who is the best out of those three? Hmm. Hmm. Just got to go with Arnold on this one. Got to go with the big man, Arnold. Got to go with him. I mean, Stallone, he had some hits and a few misses. I mean, this is the '80s we're talking about. I mean, he had a lot of hits in the '80s, and then he had a few misses, and then quite a few films that you may or may not know about. I mean, who know about that movie called Victory? You know, yeah, him playing soccer against a bunch of Nazis. Who know about that movie? And then there's a movie called Fist, Fist, abbreviated. He played a Jimmy Hoffa-like character in that movie. You know, yeah, who exactly knew about that movie though? I mean, that's not even an action movie. Neither was Victory. But who exactly knew about those movies? And then you had, well, I think quite a few people out there knew about Rhinestone, so I'm not going to even go there on that one. But yeah, with every, you know, First Blood, there wasn't Rhinestone. you know, but with Arnold, on the other hand, you know, he had like hit after hit after hit. You know, I mean, sure, Conan the Destroyer, that was a little bit of a disappointment because it wasn't like Conan the Barbarian. It wasn't like Conan the Barbarian. So as far as that movie's content was concerned, so but yeah, he had like a hit after hit after hit. So yeah, I'm glad to say honor on this one. You know, I mean, yeah, Chuck Norris, Chuck Norris, he had some real good hits too. I mean, working under the Cannon Group, he helped build that studio. But yeah, I'm going to go on it. On it, got to go with him. Yeah, the best '80s action star, most definitely Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, he can't go wrong with him. Boy. Okay, question number 4. Already with 4. Tell a story about a horror film that actually scared you. How old? How old were you? Where were you? How did it shape your feelings about horror films going forward? No one of those deep, think, thought-provoking questions there. Well, I will tell a story about the horror film that's actually scared me. I will tell a story about it, but I'll tell you the horror film, and that actually scared me. Out of all these horror movies out there, the one that actually scared me, because I'm pretty much desensitized to them every single horror film I've seen. Because I started out young. So yeah, the horror film that actually scared me was the original One Missed Call. No bullshit. That's the movie that actually scared me. Okay, I could not keep my eyes off that movie for anything. Okay, I mean, literally sitting on the edge of my seat, leaning forward. Could not keep my eyes off of it. So yeah, he grabbed my attention and he kept it. That very first viewing. Yeah, how old was I? At this time, I think I was 23, 24 at that time. Yeah, yeah, it took a movie in my early 20s to actually scare me. So yeah, 23, 24 at the time, I saw the original One Missed Call. Where was I? Here. I was at home. You know? Yeah, how did it shape my feelings about horror films going forward? How did the original One Missed Call shape my feelings about horror films going forward? Well, I saw that Japanese horror had the best. Yeah, Japanese horror had the best horror films that you could ever watch. Japanese horror films. I mean, American horror films, they got the nice little entertainment, but the Japanese horror films, they're the ones that can actually scare you. You know, yeah, that's a real culture shock right there. I know I got one when I watched Woman's Call. So yeah, but yeah, I'll tell you the story about me watching Woman's Call. I'll tell you the story. Not now, but I'll tell you the story. It's gonna be a story time video, a whole separate video. I'll tell you the story about the movie that actually scared me. But right now, I just told you right now that it is One Missed Call. So there you have it. All right. Question number 5. Actually, I'm gonna go back up here because this is random. Yeah. Question number 5. Top 3 horror movies. Top 3 horror movies. Halloween. The original Halloween. The real Halloween. John Carpenter's Halloween. 1978 Halloween. Friday the 13th. Final chapter. And Saw 4. Yeah. Yeah, Saw 4. That flipped the script for me. When I saw that movie, I saw the end of that movie. The end of it. I mean, here's a quick story. You know, it was one day I was watching nice little nice little Saw marathon, I guess you could say. But yeah, I was watching FearNet, and I was watching Saw 3 and 4. FearNet had Saw 3 and 4, and then I was watching Saw 3, enjoying that one. Yeah. I love those another Saw films, man. All of them. Still haven't seen Jigsaw though, but still, all of them, including 7. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, but watching Saw 3 though, and watching that, enjoying that, and then watching Saw 4. I got into that one, and then I did the ending of the movie when it was revealed that spoiler alert, Hoffman was the new Jigsaw killer, because Jigsaw died at the end of 3. So when Hoffman was revealed to take up the mantle as Jigsaw, oh man, I tell you, I was blown away, Jack. Blown the fuck away. I mean, yeah, I'm thinking, man, it was Hoffman. It was Hoffman the whole time. The cop Hoffman the whole time, really. I mean, I was just blown away watching Saw 4, and I just couldn't believe what I was seeing here. I mean, oh man, Whew. Oh, yo, but yeah, I tell you though, watching that and getting blown away just by what have unfolded, and then as the ending was progressing and the movie was closing out, you saw that the events in Saw 3 was going on at the same time as the duration in the duration of this movie right here, the fourth one. The whole time, everything that was going on in 3 was going on right here. I mean, this movie, Saw 4, was the flip side of Saw 3. I mean, Jesus. I mean, he just met, and they met right together in the at the very end of it. I mean, I couldn't believe what I saw there. I mean, I couldn't believe what I saw there. I mean, that was, damn. Wow. Yeah, I was just blown away, Jack. For real. For real. I mean, yeah. One of the best things I've ever seen in a movie, especially a horror movie. One of the best things I've ever seen. Very creative on how they, just wrote that out. And, at that time, the Saw films was back to back, in years. So yeah, they had a real fresh idea of what they was gonna do with this movie, and yeah, man, they really mapped it out very well. I mean, it's like reading a comic book. They had the story notes, and they just put a little addition to them. The same paper, put the addition to them, and they mapped it out very, very well, very well written film. Saw 4. So yeah, that's my number 3. Well, yeah, there you go. There you have it. Question, 5 questions answered, answered for you. So yeah, top 3 horror films, man. Original Halloween, Friday the Final Chapter, Saw 4. That's it, man. Next week, coming back with another 5 questions for you. But with this episode, episode 3, that's all I got. So you keep it locked right here for next week. Check out what YouTube has told you to check out, and subscribe to me right here. In the meantime, in between time, right now, this show is off. And by the way, no review coming tomorrow. But yeah, right now this show is off.